Welcome everybody to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron, and I was mistaken yesterday. I thought we were finishing up with Milwaukee, but that was only a 2-game set. So instead, we are hosting the Giants today. I am pretty certain this is the first time we have seen the Giants this year, so I couldn't tell you much about their roster other than we know they have Chase Utley because he was just in the All-Star game. Other than that, we'll see what they've got. But before we do that, we'll take a look at the Squirrels defensive lineup, which is the same as usual. And this one is also just a 2-game set, and then we have an off day after that, so the subs will get in the game tomorrow. I am going to be out of town this weekend, so I'll do something I don't normally do and have to record some games ahead. So we have a family reunion the end of July every year. So this is like the one time a year where I have to record ahead. But this one is actually being recorded day of. I'll probably start catching up on the supposed off day on Tuesday. Anyway, Johnny Damon is going to lead off for the Giants, and he has a 1-1 count against Gill. Puts this one into shallow center. Nobody's going to get to that one. So a leadoff single for Damon. That'll bring up Randy Wynn. First pitch in the dirt. Second pitch almost hits him. 2-0. And that one inside. 3-0 the count. Gill not off to his sharpest start. Pops that one up on 3-0, but Tom can't quite make it there. Makes it 3-1. And a walk. Runners on first and second. Nobody out, and Chase Utley at the plate, who because of weird roster construction got to play the entire All-Star game. Has a 2-0 count at the moment, and he is going to cash into right field. Here comes Damon to try to score. Kester's not going to have the arm. The Giants take the 1-0 lead. Still nobody out, and Ryan Garco at the plate with 2 runners still on. Squirrels in some trouble early. 1-1 count on Garco. Pops this one up. Gill will field it himself. It was called infield fly. Gill goes ahead to catch it and brings Aaron Rowand up, who did spend time with the Giants, but I kind of thinking by the time this game was made, he was still a Philly, so that was maybe a little prophetic, kind of. But Rowan gets a hit into center. Marvin goes home with it, but just not quite in time, and the Giants up 2-0. And Castillo at the plate with 2 on, still only 1 out, but an 0-2 count. This one is fouled away. And this one just outside, 1-2. Looks at strike 3. 2 down. Stanley at the plate, a draft pick. And he takes a strike. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. And swing and a miss. Gill gets out of the inning, but not before giving up 2 runs to start the game. Kester will lead off the bottom half of the inning. And we'll take a look at the Giants' defensive lineup. It looks like we've got a draft pick pitching today in Wilkin. All right. First pitch to Kester is hit into right center, and it will get down for a leadoff single. That'll bring Marvin to the plate, batting right-handed, currently hitting .218. And first pitch called a strike. Kester takes off, and he will steal second. And the count is 1-1 on Marvin as he puts this one into left field. Kester going to come in to score to make it 2-1 Giants. So RBI single right out of the gate for the Squirrels. We'll see if they can get the other run back as well. Marvin stays at first, brings Chief to the plate. Still nobody out. First pitch called a strike. Marvin takes off, and he steals second, although I believe that pitch was called a strike to Chief, so he is down 0-2, if that is the case. Which it was, but runner in scoring position, still nobody out, and this one is going to be hit right to Stanley at short. Long throw, Chief can't quite beat it out. Marvin stays at second, so still a runner in scoring position, only one out. Terry at the plate, and he looks at strike one. Swing and a miss for strike two, and this one is ground to first. Garco grabs it and steps on the bag for the second out of the inning. Marvin moves on to third, but now two outs and Frank at the plate. That pitch too far inside. This one fouled away, makes it 1-1. And that one too far outside, probably low as well. Swing and a miss. Count now 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Wilkin gives up one, but the Giants keep their lead at 2-1 after the first inning. Trammell, the catcher, will lead off in the second inning. He is also a draft pick. Yeah, he takes strike one. See, pink wristbands apparently are all the rage with the young guys. Not a commentary, just straight observation. Anyway, Trammell grounds to third. Chief grabs it and throws over for the first out of the inning. And that will bring Wilkin to the plate, who got lucky with his orange wristband to match the uniform. We'll see if he ever pitches anywhere else. That could be a problem. Except maybe Detroit. 0-2 the count on Wilkin. And he fouls this pitch away. Swing and a miss, strike three. Two down now, Johnny Damon back at the plate. He singled and scored his first time up. Swings and misses at the first pitch here. And that pitch too low. Swing and a miss, makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Still 2-1 Giants as we move to the bottom of the second. Tom due up for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch in there for a strike. Second pitch up and out. And that pitch inside. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Or sorry, that was looked at. I don't know why I said swing and miss. It's strike three, though, and that is the first out of the inning. That'll bring Zach to the plate, and he looks at a ball. And that one off the plate as well. 2-0 the count. And that one in the dirt. 3-0. Called strike one. Called strike two. Makes it a full count. Hits this one to third. Castillo. Whoa, air mails it. That's going to be an extra base for Zach. So E5 on that one. Costs the Giants a base. Runner suddenly in scoring position with one out and Joey at the plate. First pitch inside, second pitch popped up, and Trammell should field this one, and he does. Two outs now, and Gill at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch down and out, 1-1 the count. Grounds this one foul to make it 1-2. Grounds this one to short. Stanley throws over. His throw also offline, and Gill able to beat it out. Back-to-back errors on the Giants. Still no runs scored, but Kester at the plate, and he's going to put that into left center, and that will score 1 run. Ties it up at 2. Gill goes to third base. So we now have a tie ball game. Marvin at the plate, and runners on the corners. There are 2 outs, though. And first pitch is called a strike. Second pitch swung on and missed, makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we're through the second inning, and we're knotted back up at 2. Randy Wynn due to lead off for the Giants in the third inning. Randy Wynn walked his first time up, and he swings and misses at the first pitch here. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chase Utley back at the plate. He got a hit his first time up. I believe he also scored. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, and Garco back at the plate. He had the infield fly his first time as he takes strike 1. This one softly lined to Joey. He fields it on a short hop and throws it over to first. And that's that for the top of the third. Still 2-2. Chief is going to lead off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch is popped up to short. Stanley waiting and grabs it for the first out. That'll bring Terry to the plate. He ground out his first time up. That pitch called a strike. And that pitch also called a strike. 0-2. And Wilkin does not get that call. And this pitch is going to be put into right field for a base hit. 1 on, 1 out. Frank at the plate. He struck out his first time up. Takes a strike here. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. And swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, runner still on first, and Tom is back at the plate. He struck out looking, despite me trying to say he swung and missed. Quickly has an 0-2 count at the moment. That curveball in the dirt. Tom lays off. Fouls this one away. That probably was a ball as well, but he's still at the plate. Swings and misses, and that will end the third inning. Third of the way through the game, and we're tied at 2. Aaron Rowan will lead off things for the Giants in the fourth inning. Rowan with the other RBI for the Giants. Takes strike 1. And that pitch off the plate. Called strike 2. Puts this one into left field, and it will stay fair. That's probably a double. Frank runs it down, but yeah, easy double. Rowan does slide in, but it wasn't necessary. Jose Castillo at the plate now, and he grounds one to short. Joey tried back at second. No dice there, but Kester sent it on to first, and we do get the out there. So runner's still on second, but 1 out now. And Stanley, the shortstop at the plate, has an 0-2 count. Gill does not get the call on that curveball. Gets a ground ball and a strike there. Kester goes to second with it again for no good reason, but Joey on to first, and we get that out there. That'll bring Trammell to the plate, and he takes a strike. Still a runner on second, but 2 outs now, and Trammell has an 0-2 count. That pitch too low. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go into the bottom of the 4th, still tied at 2. Zach is going to lead off for the Squirrels. Zach should have grounded out to, I believe it was third, and that throw was totally airmailed. Now he's back at the plate again, has a 1-1 count. Swings and misses to make it 1-2. Grounds this one to actually Castillo at third, fields that one, and this time he gets the throw there without a problem. 1 down, Joey at the plate. He popped out his last time up, takes a strike here. High hopper there to third. Castillo goes to first with it in time. 2 down, Gill at the plate. He grounded to Stanley at short, and that throw was offline, and Gill quick enough to get there before Garco could get back to the bag. Grounds this one to second. Utley takes care of that one more conventionally. So we're still knotted at 2 as we move into the 5th. Pitcher spot due up for the Giants in the top of the 5th. And Wilkins struck out his first time up. And he takes strike 1. Pops this one up. Tom gets in foul ground and makes the catch. 1 down. That'll bring Johnny Damon to the plate. He is 1 for 2. Takes a strike. Liner to second. Kester grabs it. 2 down. Brings Randy Wynn to the plate. He has walked and struck out today. That pitch didn't get back to the plate. Yeah, that one too low. 2-0 the count. That one catches the inside. 2-1. That one went too far outside. Hits this one up the middle for a base hit. So 2 down, runner on first, and Chase Utley at the plate. And he takes a curveball for a strike. That one in the dirt. And that one inside. 2-1 the count. Gets him to swing and miss on that curveball to make it 2-2. And swing and a miss, and Gill gets out of the inning. We're halfway through and still tied at 2. And the top of the order due up for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. Kester is 2 for 2 today with a pair of singles. And he takes a strike. Swings and misses for strike 2. And swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Marvin to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Wilkins starting to wipe his brow. Two and one the count on Marvin. And a swing and a miss makes it 2-2. And that one too far outside. Marvin works the count full. And he is called out on a called strike 3. 2 down now. Chief at the plate. He's hitless today. And his 2 at-bats as he takes a strike. And that one too high. That one outside. 2-1 the count. And Chief puts that through the left side of the infield for a base hit. 1 on, 2 out. Terry at the plate. He's 1 for 2. And he grounds this one to Utley at second, and that is that for the 5th inning. Still tied at 2. Ryan Garco will lead off things for the Giants in the 6th inning. Garco 0 for 2 so far today. And he takes strike 1. And that one inside. 1-1. Pops this one up right in front of the plate. Tom is under it and grabs it for the first out. That'll bring Aaron Rowan to the plate. He is 2 for 2 with a single and a double so far. I don't know if that's enough to officially say he's on cycle watch, but I guess that's there. Has a 1-1 count at the moment. Puts this one to Joey, who catches it for the second out of the inning. Jose Castillo at the plate now. He is 0 for 2 today. And that curveball in the dirt. That one gets in the strike zone. 1-1. Pops this one up just behind the umpire. Tom grabs it, and that's it for the top of the 6th. Still tied at 2. Frank due up for the Squirrels in the bottom of the 6th. Frank is struck out in both at-bats today. Doesn't strike out on this one, but it is almost right to Aaron Rowan for out number 1. That's going to be it for Wilkin. They'll turn to Chulk. Vinny Chulk? I vaguely remember this guy. Anyway, Tom is also struck out in his 2 at-bats so far today, and swings and misses at the first pitch here. He gets a called strike for the second pitch, and then swings and misses at the third pitch. 2 down, Zach at the plate. And that pitch too far inside. This one popped up. Caught by the catcher. That's it for the 6th inning. Still tied at 2. Stanley due up for the Giants. I thought about keeping Gill in, but I think I'm going to go ahead and make the switch so we can go ahead and get Quinton in now. He's been red hot at the plate lately. We'll run Gonzalez out there. Well, I can get to the play button. There we go. All right, Stanley 0 for 2 today. First pitch too low. Second pitch swung on and missed. Makes it 1-1. Swing and a miss again. Makes it 1-2. Doesn't go chasing that fastball. 2-2. Gets this one into shallow left. Joey cannot make the play. That's a base hit for Stanley with nobody out and Trammell at the plate. He's also 0 for 2 today. Grounds this one to third. Chief goes to Kester, goes to Terry. Does not get the call at first. Only the out at second. So 1 down now. Runner on first. Chulk, the pitcher, is going to hit for himself. Swings at the first pitch and then shows bunt, but pulls it back for another called strike. 0-2, still showing bunt. Actually does bunt this one, but it goes foul for the second out of the inning. Johnny Damon at the plate. I forget what he did last time. He was 1 for 2. I think he's 1 for 3 now, but I could be wrong. Has a 1-2 count. Swings and misses and strikes out to end the inning here. It's stretch time in Indianapolis. Your score 2-2.
We enter the bottom of the 7th inning. The Giants 2, Indianapolis 2.
Okay, bottom of the 7th, and Joey is at the plate. Still 2-2, Cholk still on the mound. This one grounded to third, and Castillo over for the first out of the inning. Brings Quinton to the plate for his first at-bat of the game. Takes a strike. That one down and in. 1-1. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Smacks this one right to Stanley at short. There's the throw, and there's the out. If he hadn't hit it so hard, he probably would have beat that one out, but it was a pretty well-struck ball, just right in Stanley's range. That'll bring Kester to the plate. He's got a pair of singles and a strikeout, and fouls the first pitch off here. Grounds this one to Stanley at short, who throws it over for the last out of the 7th inning. We move into the 8th, still tied at 2. Randy Wynn due up for the Giants. Wynn has, in order, walked, struck out, and singled. Swings and misses at the first pitch here. Swings and misses at the second pitch. 0-2. That splitter I don't think did any splitting, but Wynn pulled it too far foul, so no harm done. Fouls off another pitch. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Chase Utley to the plate. He singled and then struck out twice so far today. Pops this one into center field. Marvin goes over and makes the grab. 2 down. And Garco at the plate, who is 0-3 so far today. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Gets a called strike 2. And that splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gonzalez gets through his second inning fairly comfortably. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, still tied at 2. Marvin due up for the Squirrels. I've been trying to put off a bathroom break, but I think after this inning, I think we're going to have to take it. Anyway, Marvin with an 0-2 count very quickly. Batting left-handed now, though. Doesn't matter. He swings and misses a strikeout. Brings Chief to the plate. He got a hit his last time up. Takes a strike. Swings and misses. And a called strike 3 on the inside corner. Terry now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on base. First pitch called a strike. This one is going to be ground to Stanley, who takes a couple steps, throws it over, and not in time. Took too long out there at short. They're going to call that an infield hit, and I kind of have to agree. There wasn't really an error there. He just was slow. So Frank at the plate now, 2 strikes. Puts this one into left field. Will Damon get there? He will. We're still tied after the 8th inning. Aaron Rowan due to lead off for the Giants. And excuse me for just a moment. Okay, we are back. Aaron Rowan is at the plate. I think I meant to switch Gonzalez out, but I guess we're going to go with it this inning. He's been doing solid the last 2 innings. We'll see if we can squeeze the third out of him. Has Rowan at an 0-2 count. And he fouls another pitch off to stay alive. That one out of the zone. Rowan lays off. This one right up the middle for a base hit. Nobody out. Runner on first. Jose Castillo at the plate. He is 0-3 so far today, and he takes a strike. Fouls this one away. Grounds this one to Kester, who goes to second with it. Joey back to first, not in time there. Do get the out at second, so 1 down, runner on first. Stanley at the plate. Runner takes off. Tom throws him out by quite a bit. 2 outs now. Stanley with an 0-1 count. And he puts this into right field for a base hit. That'll bring Trammell to the plate. He's hitless today. Gonzalez wiping his brow, but I think we can get him through this inning. Gets a ground ball to second. Kester throws it over, and there is the end of the top of the ninth. Still 2-2 as we go to the bottom of the ninth. Tom is due to lead off. And Tom is 0 for 3 today with 3 strikeouts. Rough day at the office for him. And he takes strike 1. That pitch in the dirt. Puts this one up the middle. That'll finally be his first hit of the day. We could pinch run, but Tom is actually pretty quick for a catcher. We're going to put Sweeney in here to pinch hit, see if we can keep this inning going. And end things here. I'd rather not have to go into extras again today. First pitch called a strike. This pitch is fouled off down the right field line. And this one into center field for a base hit. That'll put runners on first and second. Nobody out, and Joey at the plate. Joey showing bunt, which I'm actually fine with here. And he does get it down. Throw goes to first, but moves runners into second and third, although Tom is the only important runner at the moment. And Quinton at the plate for his second at-bat of the game. He takes strike 1, and that one in the dirt. And that one down and in. 2-1 the count. That should be good enough to win it. Off the wall for a winning walk-off run from Quinton. Your final score today, San Francisco Giants 2, Indianapolis Squirrels 3. We'll look at a few highlights here. Both teams struck early and then just kind of went dormant till finally the ninth inning we broke through again. Thought for a moment maybe Quinton was going to hit a walk-off homer there, but wasn't needed. Went off the wall. That was more than fine. Just had to be deep enough for Tom to tag up, but it was a solid hit instead. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. We've got one more against the Giants tomorrow. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow.